All set for pediatrics?
Yes and no. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like kids and everything, but I'm just going to miss the surgical rotation, you know?
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Should be plenty of opportunities to get down to the OR during a pediatric rotation.
So now I have to drop these off at Boardman's office, so I'll catch you later.
All right. Hey, don't forget about dinner at my place tonight.
Oh, you know, I heard you had to pull some extra hours to cover for Joe yesterday, so if tonight's not convenient...
No. Everything's all set.
Oh, okay.
Counting on a great evening.
I'll try not to disappoint you, Doctor.
I'm sure you won't.
Congratulations on your engagement, Mr. Stanton.
Why, thank you, Mrs. Humphreys. Why, I do believe this is the first time in my life I have to question my sanity. Do I marry Lucy? She did perjure herself for me, but do I trust her? About as much as I trust a roulette wheel. But I do so enjoy playing roulette. But this is ever so much more fun. Who would have guessed that true love would have fallen into my lap, wrapped in spandex? I am clearly out of control. But if this is what being out of control feels like, I never wanted to stop. Being with her is like spending every moment watching theater, watching her try to work out each and every angle. I am truly in for the ride of my life with this conniving, playful woman. Oh, she is mine. In all of her treacherous, delightful splendor.
Current single resident.
Doc?
What are you doing here?
I used to live here. Remember?
Barely. Nice outfit, by the way. Looked good on you last night, too.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I'm tired. Hi. How long have you been here?
Since last night.
Why? You're supposed to be living at the hotel.
I was waiting for you to come home.
That would have been nice. Sorry.
Are you sorry because I had to wait so long? Or are you sorry because I caught you coming in after an all-nighter with Eve?
Lucy, what makes you think I spent the night with Eve?
I don't know. Maybe it was the way Eve was staring deep into your eyes at Mario's last night. Or maybe it was the way you were regaling Eve with that famous Collins wit. Or maybe, better yet, it was that lip lock I caught the two of you in before the appetizer even had a chance to get there.
Lucy, I spent the evening meeting with Scott. We were discussing how to hypnotize Serena so she can remember the man who kidnapped her.
I see. And that took all night long.
No. After I left Scott, I went to the library for a rip-snorting evening of researching recovered memory issues in pre-adolescence.
Oh, goody. So I see now Eve is your new research assistant, is that it?
This is ridiculous. No, Eve went home right after we left the restaurant by herself, and I went to the firehouse.
Okay, fine. If that's your story, I guess I have to buy it.
Hey! I didn't ask Eve to be part of this lunatic scheme, Lucy. You did, and she's doing exactly what you told her to do.
No, actually, that's not right. I never told her to kiss you like that.
As if you have something to be jealous about? It looks to me like your other fiancé's keeping you too busy to think about anything but him.
Well, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like you're having a lot more fun with Eve than I ever had with Rex.
Really? For
yes.
Someone who hates it so much, you seem to be having a grand old time. Say, is that a ring on your finger? Is that a date yet?
Where are you going?
I'm leaving before I say something I might actually regret.
Oh, well, great. You know what? That's too late, though, because you already
So, you ready to make like a baby and head out?
Oh.
That was in honor of your peds rotation.
Is that what passes for humor with the paramedics?
Oh, yeah, I've got a million of them.
Is that a threat? Yeah, you better watch that or you'll end up entertaining yourself this evening.
So, any ideas what do you want to do tonight?
We'll just have to wait and see.
Hey, you've got a scientific mind, so what do you think of hypnosis?
Well, I think that it's kind of fun to see someone barking like a dog at parties. Just as long as it's not me.
Well, Kevin thinks it might help Serena remember the face of the guy that kidnapped her.
What do you think?
Well, I just don't want to dredge up any horrible memories for her. I don't want to jump into something that's going to traumatize her even worse.
Yeah, but I mean, if she's already having nightmares, maybe hypnosis can help. Kevin might be able to purge the whole ordeal from her memory.
Probably right, but
But what?
Well, she's been through a lot, you know. I just don't want to make some decision that's going to make things worse for her.
Oh.
Phone?
Yes. Hello. Oh, hi. It's Lucy. Well, as a matter of fact, he is right here.
What does she want?
Oh, okay. All right, I'll have him meet you there. Bye. She wants you to go meet her at the lighthouse.
Why?
I don't know. But she sounded really upset. I think it's urgent.
Wow, all of this on an intern salary.
No, that was tactful.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, let's see. We've got black leather, lots of glass. Chris Ramsey, you are a bachelor to the bone.
Guilty as charged. I may not always stay that way, but I intend on being as free as possible, at least until some lucky lady ties me down.
Ties you down? Well, that's a healthy attitude about marriage, Chris.
Who said anything about marriage? I'm a bachelor to the bone, right? Matt, would you like some wine or, ta-da, rice milk?
Oh, you remembered. I'm touched, Chris. I'd love some milk, thanks.
You know, I'm curious. What makes you decide to become a vegetarian anyway?
I've just always believed in healthy eating.
So this is nothing new for you?
So is Eve going to be fashionably late, or does she have other plans?
She probably just got caught up at the hospital. No big deal. All the more chance for us to get better acquainted. You know, we've been working together for so long, and I feel like I don't know much about either of you.
Well, there's not much to know about me.
I doubt that. Eve.
Yeah.
Do you have a minute? I'd like to run something by you.
Actually, I was just on my way to dinner, but I always have a minute for my favorite shrink. You look like a man with a problem.
Is it that obvious?
Very. So?
So, what's the problem?
Was Kevin with you last night?
Yeah, we were going over the hypnotizing of Serena and what kind of a... Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Well, who could blame her for thinking that? The fact is, Lucy saw us kissing.
Oh, come on. It didn't mean anything. It was like kissing my brother or one of those cute little dogs that you see and you just want to go up and kiss them on the nose because they're so cute.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. I meant that's how Lucy should have taken it.
I tried to make her understand that.
Sometimes I do not understand Kevin at all. It's not like us, you know, you and me. I think I understand all the time because we're alike. And I don't think it's just because we've been pals so long either. I think it goes deeper than that. You know, maybe it's even cosmic. I bet you in past lives together, we were warriors fighting alongside of each other, winning every battle, you know, and together when we fight, we'll do anything it takes to win, right?
You know, she just drives me crazy. The way she just barrels ahead with all of her so-called plans. Fact is, all she does is fly by the seat of her pants.
Well, you know what? We cannot lose sight of the fact that we are all fighting the same battle.
What really matters is that we beat Rex and we get Serena home. And Kevin will understand that we had to do what we had to do.
Well, she's just too darn good at doing the stuff that she says she has to do. I don't like seeing her flirt with Rex, even if it is for a good cause.
The reason Kevin kissed Eve is because he's jealous of my flirting with Rex.
Yeah, but it was your big idea that they act like a couple.
Well, it sounds to me like you're just as jealous of Lucy as she is of you, even though you're both playing a role.
When Kevin kissed Eve, it did convince Rex that Kevin's out of the picture.
There's only one person responsible for our troubles.
Rex Stanton.
That's the guy we have to get.
My high school yearbook.
Oh, goody.
Check out page 79.
Okay.
Gee, Chris, if I knew you were so into nostalgia, I would have brought my old report cards.
You still have them? I'd love to check it.
No, it's a joke. Who knows where that stuff is? Present company excluded.
Oh, my God.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta see this. Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that hair.
Well, Chris, you were voted most likely to succeed.
Yeah, well, I rigged the ballot box.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's nice. And you really are succeeding.
Man, you must have won some kind of a most likely award.
Yeah, I was voted most likely to sleep through the bell. How about you, Grace? You must have been class president or something.
Cheerleader.
Woo, one of the popular girls.
No, it wasn't like that. It's only because I studied gymnastics.
Did you break many hearts in high school?
I didn't have any serious relationships in high school. I was too busy dealing with my injury.
What about before that?
Too busy dealing with angst, I suppose.
Well, what did you do in high school?
Sports, mainly.
Oh, yeah, I bet you were the all-around honor student, right? Never got into any trouble. Principal held him up as a role model.
You're way off the mark, my friend.
So, spill?
Well, I believe my best days are ahead of me.
Well, that's a nice philosophy.
Yeah, I think it's best to keep the past buried. When do we eat?
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Great to have you.
Enjoy the meal.
Thanks, Mario.
Thanks.
So this is your surprise, eating where Lark works. I thought you wanted an evening away from her.
No, I wanted an evening with you. That's different. And after dinner, we'll still have a few hours before she gets home.
Check, please.
Dinner before dessert, buddy. Now, I want Lark to think of us as a family. We should participate in all aspects of her life.
She's going to think we're checking up on her.
When did they show up?
A few minutes ago,
Did you have to put them at one of my tables?
Lark, they requested to sit at your station. Now, I know it's uncomfortable to wait on your family, but...
They are not family.
Come on, Lark, they're paying customers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hello.
Lucy, stunning as usual.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm a little behind. I just can't believe that we're out again. You know, you want to go out more than any man I've ever known.
Are you saying that you would prefer to spend a romantic evening home alone?
No. I mean, I love this place. It's fine. I love it.
Yeah. See, an idea that I wanted to run by you, and I thought a good meal should accompany it.
Oh, Sabo, you see, I need a little bright spot in my day.
Oh, is there a problem?
No problem. Just, it's been hard at work.
Ah, I see. Well, it has occurred to me that no one knows about our engagement.
That's good. That's a good thing because people can be so nosy. You know, I think it's very important for our privacy to keep it away from them.
No, I do not want to keep my feelings for you private at all. On the contrary, I want to shout them from the rooftops. I want to share our good news with all of our friends.
Oh, I really wasn't aware you had any friends. What I mean is here in Port Charles. I wasn't aware that you had friends here in Port Charles.
Welcome to Mario's. Can I get you something to drink?
I'd like to start with mineral water.
Or out?
Of mineral water?
Go figure.
Oh, fine. We will have 2 regular waters and a bottle of sparkling cider.
Great. I'll be right back.
I hope this evening doesn't turn out to be a mistake.
Where you may go home wearing your pasta?
No. I'm worried Lark might.
For a meat eater, you're actually a pretty good vegetarian cook.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't have people over very often, so, you know how it is. You know, you start pre-med all bright-eyed, and before you know it, you're halfway through an internship, and haven't seen your friends or family in over 3 years. You get to see your family much, Matt?
Well, like you said, when I can. I mean, Grace, you know what it's like. You have family here, don't you?
Some, but a lot of them are still in China. Must be nice to be Joe and have family so close. You know?
Oh, speaking of Joe Scanlon, do you have the nerve of that guy? I mean, intern hours are grueling enough without sticking your coworkers with extra work just to play hooky with your girlfriend.
I heard Dr. Burgess called him half-dressed for the pizza delivery in San.
I hadn't screwed up that bad since high school. You ever have something like that happen to you?
Hey, I got held up at the hospital. That's what we thought.
Yeah, there's no more food, but coffee's on, and Chris here is just about to tell us another one of his high school stories.
Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I was just going to tell him about the time that I got caught trying to get a book out of the library.
Well, shame on you. I'm glad you got caught.
Boy, I don't even want to remember what it was like being a teenager.
I got detention for a week.
So why this demented trip down memory lane?
Well, I realized that we all know so little about each other. Just trying to get everyone to tell about the worst thing that ever happened to them.
Uh-oh, this sounds suspiciously like Truth or Dare.
It is. And Eve is just in time for all the fun.
I haven't had my dinner yet.
And don't look at me.
It's up to you, Matt.
Can I be like Switzerland and claim neutrality?
Play it safe. Pick the truth.
Truth.
Okay. Now take it easy on you. What is the worst memory you had of high school? Now, you were a jock, right?
Yes, swimming and track mostly. Before my skiing accident. My sophomore year.
And what high school did you go to?
Do you know much about Detroit?
Oh, no, not really.
Well, I'll tell you about it. But not tonight. I'm pretty wiped out, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, what do you mean? It's still early.
Yeah, in L.A.
Hey, now, come on, Eve just got here.
Oh, hey, don't stay on my account. I'll get your coat.
St. Chris, thank you for your lovely evening.
Yeah. We'll have to do it again.
Yeah, I hope so. Can you help me up these stairs?
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Eve, would you like us to walk you to the car? Or?
No, thanks. I think I'll hang out with the party animal a little while longer.
Okay.
Good night, you guys.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks, Chris.
So was this evening as productive as you had hoped?
Excuse me?
From what I saw, you were the dog, and Matt's past was the bone. Well, guess what, Spot? You're barking up the wrong tree.
We'll see about that.
They're finally leaving.
You know, Lark, you're lucky to have friends like that.
They only came here to spy on me. Why else would they be here?
Hey, I heard the food's pretty good. Come on.
It's worse than living with my mother. I can't make a move without these people checking up on me. Especially Shirley Temple.
Hey, everything was perfect, Mario.
Great, Frank. And I bet the service wasn't bad either, huh?
The service was great.
Good. Come back anytime. We'd love to have you.
Thank
okay?
you.
Thanks a lot.
So, I guess we'll see you at home after work.
Where else?
Do you want me to come back and pick you up?
One of the other waitresses will drop me off.
What time do you think you'll be home?
When I'm done. I have to get back to work.
Well, that went well, considering.
Considering what?
Considering that Lark is a moody teenager and you are
I'm what?
trying very hard.
Not as hard as you are. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Do you really think she earned that tip?
What I think is that it's tough to be that young and feel like you're carrying the weight of the world. I know how that feels.
I guess it's a good thing you're her foster parent.
You're not angry, are you?
No, I'm just tired. Let's go home.
Not too tired, I hope.
Come on.
Big deal.
Is it so obvious I have few friends here in Port Charles?
No, no, that's not what I meant. What I meant was you probably don't have a lot of friends here in Port Charles because you've been here for such a short time.
Well, you're absolutely right. I have been remiss with my social obligations since I arrived, with one thing or another. But I intend to remedy that starting now.
Oh, my, that's a tall order, don't you think?
No, not at all. You have a host of friends here in Port Charles. I intend to meet each and every one of them.
Well, not everyone, please.
Oh, I propose. We have a party. We throw the biggest, gaudiest, most well-connected party this town has ever seen. I want everyone to get a taste of what we are going to be like once we are married.
We would make quite a pair.
Salute.
Salute.
Let's give it a try. Are you saying that now you want me to hypnotize Serena?
Well, you and Gail seem to think that it's going to work. Nothing's going to happen to her, right?
You're making the right choice. At least this way we'll be able to understand what's causing her nightmares.
Well, if that's least comes out of it, I'd be happy. But if she can identify the guy that kidnapped her, that would be great. Be careful.
Yeah, it's perfectly safe. Besides, you'll be in the room with her.
Well, of course I will.
Listen, we have to do everything we can to stop Rex. He's like a virus infecting a new victim every day. And we have to find the antidote. Maybe hypnotizing Serena is the way to do that.
Well, we gotta try because I'm telling you, we're running out of time.
Tonight, Deborah Massing is on the trail of a more powerful and cunning species of mankind. Or is it the other way around? Watch out for Prey, ABC tonight. Watch what happens on All My Children today.